So I worked on a haunted floor in the hospital during COVID. They had just opened up a floor that had recently been shut down the year prior. They opened it up because we were getting overflowed with COVID patients. Keep in mind, this is a locked unit, okay? It is still the old L&D floor. You can only badge in, or you have to be buzzed in, or come by the main elevators, which shut off at 10 o'clock. Like, you could not get off on that floor past 10. Nobody had been on this floor as a patient in well over a year. So me and my coworker, we'll call her Candy for the sake of the video. Get down there, there's 12 patients. She's got 6, I got 6. We kind of tag team them, and we get all our stuff done. It's about 11:30, 12 o'clock. Okay, we're up at the nurse's desk, and we have a PCT with us that night, thank God. 11:30, 12 o'clock, charting, going on, and we hear a big boom. And it sounded like somebody fell. We look at each other. I look at her. She looks at me. She looks at me. I look at her. And I'm like, what the fuck was that? And our little PCT was like, guys, did you hear that? And we were like, yeah. We go down the hallway where the noise came from, okay? And when you get to the end of that hallway, it forks. You can either go left to the old laboring rooms where women would actually give birth, or you could go right and go to the NICU. When we get to the fork, we're just kind of listening, like, where the fuck did that noise come from? And all of a sudden, we hear a and keep in mind, it is dark and it is creepy. There is no patients down this hallway, haven't been in over a year. So we walk into the NICU and we count, I shit you not, we count 27 teeny tiny little baby ventilators in the NICU department. Okay, they hadn't been touched in over a year. They had like a 1/4 inch of dust on them. They had those plastic sheath things on them. None of them were plugged up. Okay, but one of them in the middle was working. It was on and it was working. There was no alarms going off or anything on it, but it was like it was giving a breath. So anyway, we move those around. We get that one machine out. We turn it off. Okay, put everything back in its place, and we're walking back up to the nurse's desk. And as we're walking back up to the nurse's desk, we noticed that one of the, like, what we I guess be considered a freshly postpartum room was open. The door was open when it was closed. And we just, all three just kind of looked at each other like, what's happening here? Somebody fucking with us. And so when our PCT went to grab the door handle to close the door, the rocking chair on the inside was rocking, consistently rocking, continuously. And we were like, oh shit. And we were like, maybe it's the air. Maybe it's the air. Maybe there's an event there. No, there wasn't. There wasn't. We moved the chair so we couldn't see it when we walked by that door. But anyway, we latched that door. Okay, we latched it. It closed. We pushed on it. You could not open that motherfucker. So about 4 a.m., I get up and I go to the bathroom. Okay, and it's towards that same hallway. And I'm like, whoa, who opened that damn door to that room? I holler back at the girls. I'm like, hey, one of you bitches been down here? When y'all open this fucking door? Fucking with me? And they were like, no, Megan, there's no patients in there. There's no need for us to go down there. And I was like, well, what the fuck? I go in there. That fucking rocking chair's back in the same goddamn place that it was before. I got a bunch more of these stories, and we only worked down there together for like 2 or 3 weeks. There's a shit ton of stories.